When you crack them open, you get the cotton up out of there, and they will light fire like nothing you would believe. Again, if I have wet wood, I need to start a fire fast. Got all I need right here. The rest of this entire kit is nothing but swabs and bandages and band-aids and antiseptic and anything I need in case somebody gets hurt. I can wrap them right up and keep on going. So all this fits in one nice neat little box, and everything else can just be thrown in the pack. We have to have some food, but I'm not big on having a whole lot in my bag. We do have a plan, like I said, and we have a place to go that's relatively close. We wouldn't have to be in the woods more than a day, or on our journey, I should say. We will be in the woods, but we wouldn't have to be more than a day. So we have at least a day's worth of food in our bags. It's breakfast. And it's supposed to feed one, but in a tight situation, or if we're worried that it may be more than one day, it could probably feed two of us. We have oatmeal. We have a granola bar. We have 2 beverages, lemonade, coffee with cream. We have a napkin. We have a wet wipe. We have a spoon and a couple pieces of candy and a piece of gum. And it's actually dental gum, so that it does help clean your teeth a little bit better. We have the floss in our bags. It's very important to try to keep your teeth clean, because we're not going to have time really to stop and brush our teeth anywhere. Like I said, less than $5, and there's a whole day's worth of food. If I need to, we probably will put 2 days worth of food in our kits. We have more grab-and-go type foods in our emergency bags than we do in our day packs and the packs that we take and play with. Only because it may be harder to stop and fix things. In our daytime kits, when we go out and play, we have little bowls. And yes, you can laugh. They are just what they look like. They're dog bowls. But they are stainless steel bowls. They're the best that I've found to use. And they aren't used before you buy them, so why not? I have a little tool in my bag. Doesn't hardly weigh anything to put this in there, and it fits in a nice little pocket pouch to help me get it in and out of the fire. As you can tell, yes, this is one that's not been used, but my husband's is black. He has the bigger one in his bag, so I can cook on it. It feeds everybody at once. Get it in and out of the fire, and I can feed everybody safely and quickly and get them back on the go again. And we have ramen noodles or rice, mashed potatoes, you name it. We have everything out there. It turns out great. As far as water goes, we usually gather and take care of our water out there. And this is, again, we don't use this pack. This is an emergency pack. Put back, but the other ones are black on bottom. These ones are made by Stanley, and they're a little bit more expensive. I think I paid $4 or $5 for these ones. And these ones are stainless steel. And you hang them on a stick over the fire, and you can actually make your tea or coffee, whatever you want in these, if you don't have your percolator or something with you. In our emergency kit, we're not going to, because it's going to take up too much room. These fit right in. I have a front pouch on my bag, right down in here, and it hangs on the outside with another hook. I stick it right in, and I can make my drink right in my bottle, and I can carry my water with me as I go if I need to walk or whatever. Ideally, my front pouch is so big, I would like to have a small Camelback in there as well. The other option, I meant to bring them up here with me, and I don't think I did. I'm being unorganized, sorry. You can have a regular bottle of water. Those get extremely heavy in your bag, and again, you want to keep this as light as possible. In my kits, I will have at least 1 or 2 bottles of water for them in case something happens. I always plan too much, but if they were to ever get separated and they could not stop and think quick enough, how do I do my water? I can't filter my water. What am I going to do? I don't want them to get scared like that. I don't want them to be in that situation. The heaviest thing in my bag is my tarp. This is a must, and you can get these, probably this is the most expensive thing in my bag. You can usually get these for around 12-15 bucks. My tarp is not to lay on normally. If I need to put it down to get off of dry or get off of wet ground, I will, but normally my tarp, I can make a shelter out of my tarp. If I need to, which I have other things in my bag to use for that, but if I need to, I can collect water with my tarp. I can just do a whole host of things with this. I can make a sleeping bag out of my tarp. This is a must. Every emergency bag has a tarp. Trash bags. Again, sounds silly. 10,000 uses. Poncho. Sit on it. Kneel on it. Collect water with it. You can do 10,000 things with a trash bag, and you might not think of it until you're out there, but gotta have trash bags. Let's go on and see if I have anything else in my bag. Not everybody needs one of these. I want one of these. My saw. It folds up, it's compact, and I don't have to worry about trying to chop down a tree with my neck knife. Could I chop down a tree with my neck knife? Doubt it, but maybe. I don't want to take that chance. I want to be able to get that sucker down, get through what I need to get through to get where I'm going. This wasn't very expensive either. I want to say $8, but I wanted this in my bag, so I got it. My neck knife. This is my neck knife that does not go in my bag. Your neck knife complements your bag. And it just hangs around your neck, and I can pull it out whenever I need it. I have a small fishing fillet knife because this sucker is sharp, and I can pretty much do whatever I want. My neck knife is normally not with my kit like it should be because I use my neck knife in my kitchen all the time. This is a very cheap knife. Most people buy a good neck knife because it has to get you through a lot of situations. It has to be there when you need it for what you need it for. I can't live without mine in my kitchen. So I should probably buy another one and keep it with my kit, but nah. On my neck knife, again as a complement to my bag, there are very large Ranger bands. I have more rope underneath here, or twine. I have some needles, some hooks, just things that if I'm separated from my bag, I still have something. In my bag, if I don't need my neck knife, I leave what's on my neck knife and take out of here. I have jute twine, some heavy duty cordage, more cordage. And then I have this bad boy.